What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on Rainbow Six Siege. Now the mid-season reinforcements just went live today. Now I know I haven't been making any Rainbow Six Siege videos. I know this was announced, at least I believe this was announced a couple of days back ago, but I didn't have time to actually go ahead and actually do a recording on it due to school and work that I'm currently doing. I had said this before in a previous video. But anyways, mid-season reinforcements for Rainbow Six Siege is live, and let's take a look at this. Well, the first operator we have for the new reworked operators is Kapkan. Now it says here Kapkan carries 5 entry denial devices that are harder to see and deal 60 damage each. The excuse me. The trip laser will fade to the extent of disappearing after deployment. This comes at a cost, as the traps will no longer be instant kills, dealing a 60 HP damage. Thanks to the improvement traps, Kapkan will gain a speed. He will now be a 2-speed operator instead of a 1-speed operator. This will allow Kapkan to have a bit more versatility as a defender. As we feel as though this change is an adaptation to Kapkan, the skill level of players who have adapted to spotting the trip laser instead of rushing through doorways. We hope to see new strategies developed for him alongside with our other trapper defenders. So as you can see here in the video, he's putting down the laser sight, and as you can see, it disappears completely, and the person is killed. And he not killed, but he takes some damage. Then Kapkan takes out his pistol and takes him out. Now it says here that it's going to be 60 damage that's going to be done to the players, but actually, in actuality, it's going to be actually 60 damage for 3-speed 1-armor operators. Now 3-speed 1-armor operators are kind of like Ash and basically the fast running operators. It's going to be it's going to be 40 damage for the it's going to be 40 damage for the 2-speed 3 armored operators, I believe. I know 1 speed is okay. No, I'm confused. It's going to be okay. So 60 damage for the low armored operators, which include like Ash and IQ, which are like 3-speed operators and 1 armored. It's going to be 40 damage for the 2-speed operators that have like a 2 armor to 3 armor not damage, 3 armor to 2 armor. It's going to take away 40% of their health. Now I'm not quite sure about this. I might actually be mixing my numbers up, but basically it's going to be 60 damage for the high speed, for the low armored operators, which is like 1, and then 40 damage for the 2 armored operators or the 3 armored operators. Next we have here, if I can actually scroll down, so next we have here is Blitz. Now I did mention this before in a previous video where I mentioned all the buffs that were going to be happening in Rainbow Six Siege. Now they did say that some of this was not going to actually be official, but it looks like it is. And the next operator we have here is Blitz. Now Blitz can sprint with his shield extended. One of Blitz's biggest drawbacks is that he is extremely vulnerable without his shield protecting him. This is especially the case while sprinting. We found it difficult to close the gap between some defenders and Blitz, who need approximately to use his flash to to remedy this downside. He will now be able to sprint with his shield still protecting him. We are putting the Blitz into Blitz. Now basically, as you can see in the video, we start here, he's running, and as he runs, his gun gets holstered. He can quickly pull out his gun. He can rush in. As you can see in the video, he can rush in, flash everyone, and take out his pistol and take everyone out. Now there is a drawback to this, is when he's sprinting with his shield. As you can see, his pistol is not out. His pistol is not, you're not able to run at the same time and shoot as you normally would. But it is a quick response time when he pulls out his pistol. So that's also what Blitz is going to be getting. He's going to be getting a buff. So Kapkan is getting a buff. Oh, I would say a buff slash debuff. Blitz is getting a full full buff. Next we have is Ella. Now Ella's SMG is getting a recoil. We talked about this before. She's getting a recoil balance, and she is also losing a Gersmont mine. After analyzing the game's stats, we found that Ella win rate and pick rate were too high when compared to other operators. Now this is true. A lot of people like to play Ella because of her low recoil on her gun. With 4 Griswold mines, Ella was able to secure 2 bomb sites and still save a mine for her roaming. We want our players to be more careful in decisions as to where to use her gadgets. She will only have 3 Griswold knives from now on. We also feel that her Scorpion Evo 3A1 SMG is too powerful overall. To address this, we have raised the speed at which you reach maximum recoil, which also increases the impact of maximum recoil. This results of the changes that will result in the SMG that will be more challenging to control. Now, not really a fan of this, but okay, whatever. I'm not complaining about recoil. I am disappointed in losing 1 Griswold mine, but honestly, I don't actually roam with Ella. I kind of stick near the objective. So let's say we're playing hostage, I tend to place all my Griswold mines around the hostage, barbed wire it, and just sit and wait for anyone to come by. They come by, trigger the Griswold mine, and I just take him out. Basically, I'm not a roamer with Ella. Sometimes I will be a roamer with Ella, but not all the time. So Ella is also going to be getting a debuff. Next we have here is Jaeger's Elite set. Now, this is not something that is going to buff Jaeger or anything like that, but he is getting the Elite set. Jaeger steps out of the cockpit with the next installment of the Elite sets as the Flying Ace Elite set. Let's say Jaeger steps out of the cockpit with an installment of the Elite set. The Flying Ace Elite set will see your enemy's grenades falling from the sky in no time. So, and here looks like he's from some type of World War II or World War I fighter pilot, either I'm thinking German type fighter pilot. Also, we're going to have network improvements and other changes. Now, network improvements are going to be more on the lines of connection wise, certain like ping example. They are going to implement the how do I put it, the connection. Instead of hitting tab and seeing the list of all the players and checking your connection, you're going to have on the right hand corner of your game at all times, you're going to have a little connection bar where basically it shows if it's low, it's going to be red. If it shows high, it's going to be green. If it shows medium, it's going to be yellow, something along the lines of that. I mean, you can still see your ping, but it's not going to be as like you can quickly hit tab if you want to see your ping. If you're wondering why the ping is so low, you hit tab, you automatically have it on the top screen. Now, I think this is going to be a bit of a distraction for me because I personally don't like when I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege. I don't like anything on the sides of my screen, something that's not going to distract me, and I feel like having that up there is going to be distracting somewhat, in my opinion, but some people, this may not be a problem whatsoever. So this is how it's going to be. If you have really high ping, it's going to show this. If you have connection issues, it's going to show this. If you have an update rate, it's going to show this. If you disconnected the host, and if you're all the hosts, this is how it's going to be. Something like this. We also have other improvements to Lone Wolf with Terrorist Hunt and Renown. Instead of playing Terrorist Hunt, if you're playing as a Lone Wolf, since some people tend to exploit this, they will play Terrorist Hunt as a Lone Wolf and keep on playing it, and they basically are just farming the Renown. Now you're no longer going to be able to get Renown as a Lone Wolf. Even if you win or lose, you're not going to be able to get around. You can still get the challenges for playing on Terrorist Hunt, but if you're playing as a Lone Wolf, and basically if you get kills and everything like that, and you're not doing any challenges, you will not get any Renown. That's not to say that you will still get Renown for when you play as a team with other players. And we got bug fixes here. Tachanka is going to get a bug fix. Yeri's going to get a bug fix. Ying. I mean, we have a lot of people here who are going to get bug fixes. I'm not going to go through them all. We have level designs. I mean, this is a long list of things. I mean, I'm not going to go through them all. If you want to look them up yourself and read everything to the detail on your own, link will be in the description down below. Until then, guys, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe with the bell notification on for more Rainbow Six Siege content. Until then, guys, I'll be seeing you all later. Peace.